as the inputs are there, then
This meeting is
potentially
being recorded.
you're good.
Yeah. You just want to have optionality in the industry if you want to be sustainable. So just do what you can, but just know that no matter what, it's probably not going to work out just because it's how it is. Lucas, how are you, man? I don't know if I've met you before on this call.
No, we haven't. That's actually my first time, and it's actually great to finally put a face to the name because I only watch your videos, but I never be on a live with you.
Nice. Nice, man. I'm glad that you're here. We have a pretty small group here, so I'm happy to see how I can add value to you. I'm sure everyone here can give you their own introduction. We probably have collectively 8 to 10 more people that join these calls in and out. It's a very diverse group, not only culturally, but also like skill set and development wise. There are some individuals here that are newer to setting and they're looking to kind of transition, make that first money online. Some people are already experienced. And then there are some like, setter managers and more of that kind of high level people. So I kind of designed this to put everyone here and you guys kind of learn from each other. I think Tanji, Rohit, and Sue here, they're all in very similar situations where they're in roles and they're just getting better. But yeah, man, what's your background? How can I mean, I guess how can we best understand who you are?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I just hop on this call to get a better sense of how it is and actually to learn, because I think I joined the community about like a month or so, but I never actually had the time to join the sessions because I'm currently at work right now. But they allow me to, yeah, sure, you can have the training. But I've been in sales. I wouldn't say like in high ticket sales, but I work as a sales agent for their resorts. Like I was working at a ski resort, and then I work as a setter for a small company in New York, like selling like marketing solutions for landscaping businesses. And also I work just a couple months as a DM setter for a coaching offer in the UK.
Right.
And at the moment I work for a fiberglass company in Florida. I don't know if you can call this like appointment setting, but my job is to book appointments so the sales team could go over there, take estimates, and try to close the deal. But I just book
No, that's
the
good.
the visits. I don't know if you can call it appointment setting, but
No,
yeah,
man,
that's
so you have a little bit of experience. Like what's your intention with, joining these calls and how can I best help you? I guess you could say.
yeah. Yeah, I want to see the questions everybody has and just learn and really improve like my sales skills overall. So
Yeah.
since I just recently joined the community, I'm still watching the courses. You and I believe the other guy is I forgot his name. The
Yeah.
But he has a
So
DM setting course, the phone setting course. So I just want to get a better idea.
yeah, we have a lot of new content that I'm making. So I'll send you something in the Zoom chat. You can join my free community. You're probably already a part of it. In the classroom, there's a lot of new assets. There are a lot more practical stuff. There's a few master classes that I've done with like cold DM sending I can do. But yeah, man, I'm happy that you're here. You can just listen on if you want. But yeah, man. My goal here is just to give you guys the advice I wish I had. And I know we're obviously all in different areas of the world and we are all in different positions, but I've seen enough people from many different situations have crazy amounts of success. Um, Sorry, I don't know if I'm frozen. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you're freezing a bit.
I'm back. I don't know. But I've seen enough people from overseas and different situations have success to know that it's possible for everyone here if we just put in the work. So I just want to give you guys the platform to do that. So uh, cool. Tanji, Rohit, what's up, guys? How can I help you? I think you're muted, bro. Like you're not muted, but I can't hear you. Oh, it's coming. Okay. I don't know if I can hear him or not. Maybe it's just me. Sorry, guys. Tangi. Uh, am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
C- Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just was doing some mock role plays and I would like to get another one reviewed today as well. So we can go over that whenever possible.
Cool. So we can do some mock role plays. Let's do that towards the end, like usual,
Yeah,
before we go through questions. Hassan, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Doing very well. How about yourself?
Good,
How's
man. Nice
everyone
seeing
doing?
you. Nice seeing you. What are you working on?
What?
Sorry? No, I was just saying, like, what are you working on, bro?
Oh, you were cutting out. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I've joined a mentorship, man. There's so much. Like, a guy, Cam, the actualized com.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We had like a call with him, like 2 hour session, and it was really insane. So I'm trying to, reflect on that.
Good. Good. I'm glad. Glad. Cool, man. So we're just doing a few just questions. So I think Rohit, you're good now. You have the conversation. Tanji, do you have any questions?
Yeah, for me, I saw your post. So you said about like being a contributor. Like, if I do that, something like that, like not applying for jobs and just do the networking and try to contribute to other guys. Uh, will it be a like good strategy? Like, I will stay in this space for a long time. Like, I'm seeing hit 10 years or something like that. So if I play like that, will it be a good strategy for me?
Yeah. I mean, you guys obviously know my approach to things. I think very long term. And I don't know if this industry of like high ticket sales and coaching is going to be here, but I know the people in this industry are going to be the future of whatever it is, right? Whatever the future holds of like new education, like the youth that's in e-commerce, info product, coaching, online money space, like that's the generation that's replacing the baby boomers. So I want to be as connected as possible so that whenever I'm 30 or 40, I can have like a lot of success out doing a lot of work. And it's super crazy because all of us here on this call, we're all much more accessible to these people than we think. Like I worked with Iman Ghazi over 2 years ago, whenever I had little to no experience. Of like, and I was just chosen to like manage his team, and then I work with Jeremy. But like, the point that I'm trying to get across is that like, it's not only easy to work with these people, but they're a lot more accessible than you think. And if you just build a good relationship with them, you guys can just ascend pretty fast, just like myself. I've never posted on social media. I have crazy network because I've just provided value. I've positioned myself as a recruiter. Lucas, if you're new here, I go into more depth about this in some of the training to set of the new community. But I've just positioned myself as a recruiter, and I've just sent people talent for free. Like I've taken a lot of effort, and I've spent a lot of money paying recruiters out of pocket to place someone onto someone's offer to build that relationship, because I know if I sacrifice a $200 recruitment fee, I know that like that relationship's going to compound. Because if I place that person with someone good, then like how is he going to view me for the rest of the space? The industry is very small, like very small. So that's how I view it. I don't know if that answered your question.
Yes, yes, that answers my questions. Um, I have another question. I just forgot it. I'll get back to it.
But just like, for example, if you guys look at the podcast that I posted in the group, I just did a podcast with Hormozi's head of content. Like he worked
Yes.
with Hormozi every single day in the office. All of the YouTube videos, all of the Instagram reels you see from Hormozi, he helped produce, right? So I met him at an event, cost me no money to get to. It's paid for a plane ticket. I know for some of you guys, you can't necessarily pay for tickets, but I met the person that hosted the event on Instagram. I built a relationship with him on Instagram. I offered him free value. He was building a chatbot tool. So happened at the time. I'm a DM setter. I gave my insights. I play setters for him. He invited me. I met this Jimmy guy, this Hormozy guy. Now I have a podcast with him. So you see how you just ask for something and you just ask like, how can I help? How can I help? It always compounds. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to show you guys like actual evidence and like trying to show you guys like how you guys can do it because I stopped coaching for a while. So
Yeah, you uploaded another one with Paul Gordon's CMO.
yeah, so I have one next with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi's head of marketing in the next week. So I'm getting all the big people. So like
Wait, Tony Robbins?
yeah, so my new partner, he was the head of marketing for mastermind.com, which is Tony and Dean's company. And
Wow.
it was from the span, I think, of 2022 to 2024, something like that. And yeah, so he's my new business partner. He helps me out with all my offers.
Nice. Yeah.
So and I can literally show you guys the DMs if it helps of like how I play the
Yes.
long game with this guy and
Yeah,
how
it
I
will.
message him back and forth for months. And then like I got his Instagram, I got his WhatsApp, I got his Messenger. So I was hitting him from like multiple angles in like good ways. I wasn't harassing him. But I can just show you guys that if it just helps. That
Yeah, it will help, at least me, because I'm doing a bunch of like crazy amount of networking right now. So it will help me like how to build a solid relationship with like providing the value.
okay, well, first and foremost, I made a really good training on this in the DM setting masterclass. If you guys haven't, like, I think it's just we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. So I've gone through all this in this training. There's even Loom videos going through it. And at the bottom, guys, there's like pages of like conversation examples about what to say, how to position yourself. So if you guys just read through this enough times, you guys will know how to do it. I can show you guys conversations and stuff, but like this stuff is like my life work. So I don't know if it helps, but yeah.
It sure helps, man.
Sorry, what?
No, I said it sure helps.
Oh, yeah.
The file you created.
I hope so. But yeah. Any other questions? Nothing else? Cool. We have Simon joining 1 sec. Inbound call. Oh, you know, he's taking calls. I see, buddy. What's up, Simon? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Give me a second.
What's up, man?
Yo,
Where are you at, man?
I'm at home. I came home from school like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours ago. I got my last exam today, like I had it today, and then it's basically winter holidays now for me. 2 weeks of no school. It's pretty chill.
Nice. We're about to do some conversation reviews. I was gonna show you some of you guys some like raw conversations about how I've been able to land some pretty cool connects without having an audience and how you guys can do the same. And then I think someone else wanted some conversations to be reviewed as well, but I don't want to take that away from you is there anything that I can do to help you out? Do you have anything immediate or pressing? Simon.
Could you say it again? Like you were. Oh no,
So
my
we're about to do
connection.
some conversation reviews, but do you have any
Yeah.
questions, or can I help you out with anything before we do that?
No, not specifically. No, not really. Like I don't have any role play to show,
Okay, cool.
like to review or something.
Cool. So would it be helpful if I showed you guys how I landed Rohan as a client? So just so you guys know, Rohan's the guy that did all of the Tony's marketing. He's now the guy that he's helping me out with all of these projects. I landed him off cold DMs. Would it be helpful if we review the conversation?
Sure.
Okay. So I think it's a mixture of like a lot of different like backs and forth. So hold on, I need to like find all of these different. And I'm gonna show a few more like relatable conversations. Sorry, give me a second, guys. So I'm gonna share with you guys a few different conversations that I feel like will be relatable. So this guy is now my new partner. Again, I'm just crazy. So I sent off this message. I just would message blast this. Obviously, you guys can't necessarily repeat this message. I'll show you guys some more repeatable messages. But again, guys, go all the way down here. There's a bunch of open templates you guys can use. But what I used for Rohan here was this. He says, "Tell me what you do." I saw him on a podcast. It was something personable. I teach you guys this as a strategy. I said, "Hey, I saw that you're on this podcast. Really admire this. You're also a fellow Canadian. Being transparent, I'm looking for a new home, you could say. Um, these are my hard skill sets." And I was just very upfront with him because I knew who he was. I did research on him before I outreached him. I knew his capabilities. I knew his successes. So if you guys see this message, it came like really authentically. You guys can emulate this because I'm sure everyone here is looking for a good home too. Would you agree? Okay, cool. You look for a full-time gig, makes sense. Do you have something in mind? Again, asking him the questions. I sent him what I did. Definitely interested. He followed up with me. And then if you guys see like between this, so oh my God, I actually forgot about this. Oh wow, I'm a gangster. I forgot about this, guys. You guys want to see something funny? So this is how I actually landed him, I think. Because like I was creative as shit back then. So you guys don't have to do this, but I thought it was I thought it was genius. Um so I booked in. You guys see the time frame, right? So this is like April 3rd, right? Or am I retarded? April 9th. This is okay, like this is like kind of cringy, but you guys can kind of see like where this goes. I saw him on someone else's story. So again, so you guys see how whenever you're following up with someone like this, he's super busy. Don't take it personally, okay? But whenever you're following up with him, I'm never just following up with him by saying, "Hey, are you seeing this?" I'm never saying anything selfish. Like I'm saying something personable to him. Okay? This is the point that I want to get across. Can we all like, because I don't want to just be talking here. Is this helpful so far?
Very much.
Yeah, it is.
You talk to all these high level people like this, right? So I saw him on someone's story. So I didn't just say, "Hey man, did you see this?" I said, "Hey man, I saw you on someone's story. Hey man, I'm fielding a few offers right now. Is there something you still want to help with?" This is a meme I made.
Such a shame. Currently trying to get in contact with my good friend
Oh.
Rohan to introduce him to Chris, and such a shame maybe he lost his phone in the ocean. Who knows? Anyways, very good things can happen if you two work together. Very good things. Help a lot of people.
So, anyways, it was just stupid, but like I decided it was genius at the time, right? Hold on. So like because of wait, so can you guys still see my screen? Yeah.
Yes.
Am I still on like Messenger? Can you guys see me scrolling up?
Yes.
So you guys can see how much fucking conversation I have with this motherfucker. But I'm always keeping top of mind. Like I'm always harassing him. I'm always harassing him about something. But like this guy's busy as fuck. He doesn't take it personally, right? So he said it on me, happy Friday. Hey, you want a new one? So you guys see how like persistent I am? I was asked, hey brother, and then I did something really personable here. I sent him a super personable care package. What did I send you? I don't even remember what I sent him. Oh my God. I sent him all these documents.
Oh.
So you guys can keep all these documents too, if you guys want. I don't even know what they are, to be honest. But I sent him this. So it's like a bunch of systems. I was like, hey man, I know you're looking for staffing in the past. I hope this helps, whatever. Take this. Thank you for your wisdom. Gonna send you some more systems. I think I referred him a client or something. I forgot what happened exactly. But you guys see, sending out 100 emails a day, 100,000 emails a day, like, so this just goes on and on and on and on and on. But you guys can kind of see, like, this guy that's this influential. If you guys go to his website, I'll just show you his website. Does everyone know who Dean Graziosi is and Tony Robbins?
Tony
Yeah.
Robbins, yes. The other name looks familiar, but I don't remember. Oh no, yeah. By his face, yes.
So like, but you guys kind of see the point. Like, it's like insane. So if you guys want to see how I land, do you guys want to see how I landed him on Godzi as a client? Or am I just going
Sure.
off the walls here? It's just like not helpful.
No, that's super helpful.
No, super help.
So again, it's not like I position myself as like a manager. Like I was just quite honestly someone that just got lucky to work with Jeremy. But like after you guys get to a certain point of skill set, you guys can network with pretty much anyone as long as you have like a skill set to give. If you guys can recruit good people, if you guys can connect good people with good people, if you guys are skilled. Okay, cool. So one thing that I do religiously that has made me have a lot of success is I get it. You guys don't want to do outreach every day, and I don't do outreach every day. But I try to make myself do at least 5 to 10 outreaches per day to people that seem like they're influential, seem like someone that I want to work with, someone that I'm connected with, right? So it's not necessarily like something too deep, but I just go on Instagram or Facebook, right? And I try to send off messages. Jack at the time, maybe some of you know Jack. Jack was selling with Iman in 2023. And I saw him on Instagram just through scrolling. I saw he was proudly promoting. He worked with Iman. Cool. So I followed him. And then his face does look familiar. So I said, I've seen you somewhere. He said, what's up, bro? I saw you're a part of sales Cypress Up level. Yeah, he said, management, my friend, etc. I don't want to read the whole conversation. But again, it's just asking him about him, complimenting him, huge respect for what you do. And once you guys start working with like guys, I borrow all of my confidence off of like Jeremy and Iman. Okay. So like Lucas and CO Tanji, once you guys start working with like really dope influencers that are well known, which it will happen like very soon in the next year or two, you guys are gonna be able just to borrow their confidence in these conversations. So I know it kind of seems easy that I'm steamrolling this, right? But like you can just name drop people like this and it just melts people. They want to talk to you, they want to be connected with you. Hop on this. Essentially, he wanted to work and leave. I hopped on a call with him. I gave him free coaching, and then he referred me to on the June 20th, he referred me. Then he connected me with Max, and then I got on the offer. But I just positioned myself on the initial call with Max of like, hey, how can I add more value? Like, do you need setters, etc. Then he's like, tell me a little about your experience. I said, oh, I did all this. I coach people. And then he said, hey, we need a trainer. And then it was just like a perfect blend. But I can show you guys like 10 more conversations. But the kind of points kind of across, you just got to be persistent as fuck. And the right people that will respect you, that will respect your effort, will want to work with you. The wrong people will ignore you or tell you to fuck off, and you don't want to work with them anyways. Rohan, that guy, he could have told me just to piss off or ignore me, but he saw my persistence. And now we work together on every single offer. So anytime I go into to scale an offer with marketing or with sales, I now have his whole team behind me. Like that's like it's just like a dream come true whenever I used to work at Walmart like 5 years ago. But it's all because I was just persistent as fuck with Facebook DMs. So, anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm just retarded. I don't know.
How long have you been, like doing this sort of approach, Chris? Like you, of course, like many people can be in sales, but have this sort of mentality. Let's put it that way. So like, how long would you say you've been doing that? Like when did you start it? As soon as you start sales, you already start reaching out to everybody you could possibly reach, or
Yeah.
how was it?
So there's this guy called Taylor Welch. He's pretty big in the space still, but he had one of the biggest campaigns in the industry, like still to this date, where he basically, whenever COVID happened, I mean, this is how like Cole Gordon got into the space, Matt Ryder got into the space, and they got into this space like through his course. Some of the most influential people in the industry today came through Taylor's marketing, and he basically did a massive like online sales campaign, sold people the dream of making money online, and he basically just told people to just network, to join groups and find offers. And I took that very seriously. I took it so seriously, you guys can even see proof of this. I tell people this. Join this Facebook group. I used to work with JD. He's a good friend. He's a mentor of mine. You guys can literally look up my name in the group. You can look up my name and you can go to like see the only post that Chris have posted. And you guys can see dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of just like shit that I used to post. But I found a group. So I got that advice of just networking. I found one or two groups that I really aligned with, that had good admins, that had good values. And I just doubled down on fucking posting in there. I didn't ask anything from the admin. I didn't try to sell anything. I was just a valuable part of it. And then I just did that. And then I got recognized by some people that work with Jeremy Miner, and then they gave me a job. And like, I was the only one posting every day. And if you go to any of these groups, you'll never see anyone doing it. And you can see what I was posting. I was posting bullshit. Like I was posting fucking just random bullshit. So like, anyways.
Bro, you know that I have joined the sales.io, of JJ. He's connected with Iman, he's connected with Alex Hormozy as well. And yesterday he even tried that I will refer you to, Alex Hormozy's SDR as an SDR. Do you feel like, I can do the same here in this, community? The way you did with this group, posting and everything?
Wait, sorry. What's your question?
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that I've joined, this sales.io, community, and it's kind of the same. We have coaching calls and everything, and there's not many who are posting. Like, do you feel like I can do the same and kind of stand out, or the way
Yeah,
you
bro.
posted in JD's community?
It's not that hard to stand out. But you want to stand out in places where your ideal clients are waiting. So for example, you posting in the sales.io community, for example,
Hmm.
you posting in that community, is that the best community to post in to get to your goals? Because let's just backtrack for a second, right? The reason why I posted in that community in that Facebook group because back then and still it was a job board. So the people would go there specifically because it was a job board. People would go there to post jobs and then they'd go there to get sales. So there's a lot of traffic in there of people that are willing to pay setters and do all this kind of sales. Sales.io's group, for example, is full of just sales reps. Like it's fine, you can build your influence in there, but you're not targeting the kind of people. I chose JD's group, the group that's in there, because I knew it was full of other business owners, sales reps, higher level salespeople that could give me access to opportunities that it wouldn't. So I would say, yeah, dude, like just make sure that it's in a community that actually targets the right people. Like I would give you full-fledged, bro, admin access. You can do that in my group, like my appointment setting group on school. It's a massive job board. You can post every day in there, do whatever the hell you want. You can have your own course assets. You can plug it all. I don't care. I think you've given. I think you've gotten that. I think you've gotten that gift, or I think you can get that responsibility now if you want. So
Yeah, I would want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm already posting. Like, I have my own community as well that kind of just formed out of nowhere.
Good.
Yeah,
Bro, just Hassan, bro, make your group very good with SEO, like just SEO friendly. Just name it something very simple, like appointment setting or sales, like mine, because it's just gonna grow organically. Like I have 20 to 30 organic joins a day, guys, in my group, just because it's named appointment setting. If I named it like appointment setting club or appointment setting jobs, no one would have joined. But it's so simple. So like for you to join your community, Hassan, just keep it simple.
it's a WhatsApp one, and it's
Okay.
attached to like my
Never mind.
YouTube. Do you want to help me make? Do you think I should make like a Facebook or school?
Make a school. So do you guys will know who this guy is. Do you guys follow like sales influencers on Instagram?
Yeah.
I think I showed you guys this, but this is our new client. I'll show you guys the URL that we snagged from. You guys have probably seen his content. We just got him on a 25% rev share deal. Again, I can show you guys the DMs for this guy. I landed this guy from a cool DM. Have you guys ever seen his sales coaching?
Nah.
Anyways, this guy gets similar engagement to Jeremy in the sales space, which is like crazy. His sales related content. This guy, for example, I don't know if I can show you the conversations. I probably can, but I don't know the point that I was trying to get across. But this guy, we snagged sales, so he has the sales URL. So we need to get the URL. But anyways, the goal is we're gonna really push his audience. We're gonna create a lot of content around sales, and we're gonna push people into this organic group. We're gonna get 100 to 200 organic joins a week at a minimum from his content on Instagram. That's gonna naturally trick the school algorithm to help it understand that it is a fast-growing and thriving group, so that whenever you go into Discover communities and someone types in sales, guess what pops up first? His group. But right now it's not obvious. But if you guys look up appointment, I'm always like somewhere. But if you type in like setting, oh shit, we're here too. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's
You come up in the normal Google search, like the first one, I think.
like what? What?
Yeah, just search like
Yeah.
appointment setting
I
on
believe
Google.
you do.
No fucking way. Maybe not.
Maybe it depends on the
Right.
location. Somebody's in another country. Maybe it should pop up.
But do I
If,
pop
like-
up, you guys?
I believe for me you do.
That's
Like-
dope as fuck. That's cool. Thanks, guys. That's so. I didn't know that.
Oh, now you don't. It used to. Not sure why.
Dope as fuck. Whatever. Anyone else I can do, guys? Anything else I can do? Any other questions?
Yeah, can you go over the mock right now then? Or
Yes, I can review the conversations. Send them.
yeah.
Yeah, it sucks a lot. Where did you send? Did you send the comment? Did you send it already, Rohit? What's up, G?
I shared it just now.
Okay, guys. So if you guys don't want to watch this, or if you guys have something else to do, I understand. I won't take it personally. You guys can hop off, but we're gonna do some DM conversation reviews. If you guys want to stay on until the end, I can answer some questions. I have roughly 13 minutes left. Anything quickly? Oh, sorry, I have 20 minutes. I thought it was. Never mind. Do we have any questions before we do this? No? Yes? Okay. So these are mock role plays.
Yeah.
Okay. Like tips you mentioned. Oh, it's thinking funny right now. So you've seen enough feedback from me, Rohit. What's the feedback I'd give you from this first question here? Or the second question, sorry.
Yeah, you told me to like first get into why they DM'd me, like what caught their eye on my page. I mean, what resonated with them, and then asking open-ended questions.
Yeah. So whenever you guys are, especially at the beginning of a conversation, it's the same thing whenever you're talking to like a significant other with women. If you ask them to hard questions at the beginning, it throws them off. So if you ask someone in the first message, what's the biggest challenge that they're facing? A little subtle psychology trick is if you don't want to ask someone what's your biggest challenge or what's your favorite color or what's your favorite kind of food because it overwhelms someone. You want to slightly phrase it to say, what are some of your favorites? Or do you have any things, or do you have any ones that you like in specific? You want to give them differences. But for example, this conversation, guys, let's just zoom out. He said, what caught your eye on my fitness page in specifically? He said, okay, I saw your reel about fitness and I like the tips that you mentioned. Okay. We want to get the overarching goal here. You're going right into the problem phase. You're asking, what's the challenge? We haven't gotten the overarching goal yet. He likes the reel about the muscle gain and he likes the tips. But we don't actually know if he even has a problem with fitness, right? Because we rushed it, we didn't ask his overarching goal. Are you guys with me so far?
Yes.
So let's backtrack. Instead of saying, what's your biggest fitness challenge right now? Just say, oh no, I appreciate that you like the tips and I appreciate that you like the reel about the fitness gain. I guess for you, like, are you looking for anything in specific when it comes to outside help with your fitness goals? Ask them an open-ended question, like, are you looking for help? Because if it's like no, it's like, okay, well, why not? Well, okay, well, if yeah, then you kind of go down that decision tree.
Okay. Okay.
And then you say, okay, tell me about your situation. Okay, so you're used to be an athlete, you gained a lot of weight because of an injury, now you want to lose weight. Okay, and how long has this been going on for? Okay, and again, then what's the main challenge that you're finding right now when it comes to the fitness and losing the weight? Do you see how that question is good, Rohit, but it's asked like way too early. Before way
Okay.
more, you need to get way more context.
Okay.
This makes the conversations longer, but if you are in the right role and if you view it with the right mindset, then this is like the way to do it. You're gonna make a lot more sales if you do this. Does this
Okay.
make
Well,
sense?
yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
Any questions so far on this, guys? This is helpful.
Yeah, that's super helpful.
Okay. He's been hitting the gym hard, but not too sure right now if he's doing the right exercise, not getting the right protein. So this guy's obviously a role play, but how do you not know if you're not eating enough protein? Like it's not rocket science. And then maybe he's not doing the right exercises, whatever. Got it. Respect that you're putting in the work. You'd want to probe on that. Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you said got it, you basically acknowledge it, like, okay, I understand. But like, do we actually understand what he means by he's not doing the right exercises or eating enough protein? Like, do we actually know what he means by that?
Yeah. We need to dig deep on that as well.
So what do we need to ask?
I mean, the current fitness routine.
Just ask him, what do you mean by you're not too sure if you're eating the right protein or getting the right exercises? Like, get them to actually talk. Oh, it's because I never had a trainer to hold me accountable, and I've always been embarrassed to go to the gym, so I don't know if I have the right form or whatever. And then I don't know if I'm eating the right protein because I don't really know how to track everything. I don't have the right people to hold me accountable. Like, do you see how like that question can open up a massive can of worms that you
Yeah.
otherwise would have gone?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've gone again. You missed all of his context, but he started hitting the gym 3 months ago. Oh, why are you hitting the gym 3 months ago? So like all these kind of parts of the conversation should have happened before you went into the problem. So it's a little bit like ninja shit. But if you guys are like kind of going on with me right now, if you guys know the kind of basic sales frameworks, he went to the problem right away, but he should have asked like these kind of questions before that. And then
Okay.
you re-ask, and then you see how you ask for the changes. These are good. These are all good. You just jumped the gun too fast with the problem question. And you put in the work. I have no problems with these. I've been trying YouTube tutorials. So get clarity. How long have you been trying YouTube tutorials and they haven't been working out for? Oh, it's been 3 months. Okay. Well, can I offer a suggestion of why that is? Okay. Well, the reason why the YouTube advice usually doesn't work. If you want to give someone unsolicited advice, you want to ask for their permission. So, like, for example, with this guy, again, it's very small, nuanced shit, but you want to say, hey, can I just share a suggestion on your YouTube tutorial training that you're using? Yes, get them to comply, then give them that exact suggestion.
Okay.
Because people get overwhelmed and disrespected and thrown off whenever you just start throwing advice. Like, just put yourself in the shoes. If someone's been trying YouTube videos and getting help for weeks, and you just shot all their beliefs down the fucking garbage right there. If you didn't ask for a perspective first.
Yeah.
All good, Lucas. I'll see you later. I'll drop the recording in the chat or in the school.
Thanks so much, man.
Cool. What's the name, man? Okay, so you went into what's okay, so let's just backtrack on like the problem, like the questions that you asked. So you asked, what's the biggest challenge? What's your exercise or protein intake? What specific changes do you want? How does that make you feel? What have you tried so far to fix your nutrition? What do you feel is going to drive your results? What's the main thing that's making you unsure this would work? So do you see how, like, if we take out all the context, see how you're asking a bunch of just like random questions without any order and any structure?
Yeah.
So Rohit identified your problem if you want to hear it. Of course, it's only if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I wanna hear.
So you don't have a, or sorry, I don't know if I'm cutting out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you properly.
Okay. So you do not have a conversation problem. I think you are actually quite good when it comes to the actual dialogue of a conversation. Like you use punctuation properly, you think through what you send, you acknowledge what you do. You do that part very well. But where you struggle is with the actual structure. So you're asking the right questions in the wrong way. So if you go back to any of the DM setting structures that we teach you, if you actually like read the frameworks, and if you read this conversation, you'll see what I mean. Where you're asking all the right questions, but you're asking them like you're going everywhere. You went from problem to connection to situation, back to problem to connection to situation. So once you fix that, it will allow you to get a lot more sales. Hassam, I don't know if you have feedback on that as well, but that's just what I saw personally.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I mentioned that on the chat. You don't know what you're looking for. It's more of the self. I was on a call yesterday with JJ, and he said that, sales is not like you have to have all the best, skill sets or questions. It's all about, the way you see yourself or the self-reflection as well. If you're more clear on, how to go from A to Z with any goals of yours, you will be able to like get his goal as well, what he wants from it, and kind of, probing around him and his situation. That's going to be easy for you. So the main thing I would suggest is just get more clarity on, what he wants.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I think
Appreciate
that's
it, Sam.
yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
All over the place, I know.
No, that's actually super helpful. I feel like a lot of my feedback is actually irrelevant. I feel like the reason why you didn't have a framework or structure was because you didn't get the overarching goal of what he was even looking for in the first place. Like you didn't even understand like if you even wanted help, right? Um,
Yeah.
if you guys simplify it, your guys' job is is in a few words. It's one, does the prospect have a problem that we can solve? It's two is do they want to solve it? Then three is do they have the money or means to solve it? Okay. So again, do they have a problem? Do they want to solve it? Because that's very important because someone could have a problem, but if they want to solve it, it's a completely different issue. Then if they have a problem, we know we can solve and they want to solve it. The next is do they have the money or the willingness to find the money? That's all your guys' job is as a setter.
What like we question to like what you just said. So for example, you said that there might be a prospect who like you first got to figure out like what kind of problem they have, and second, if they want to solve it, like why would they not want to solve it? Like why would they even reach out to you if they don't want to solve it? Like you got an example?
Well, what like what happens a lot of the times is if you're working on like a massive influencer's account, for example, sometimes people will just opt in to just get a resource, and sometimes they'll message you first. But a lot of the times, the setters are actually doing the initial outreach. Like we're saying, hey, thanks for following me. Like what opted you to follow me? Like what prompted you to follow me? So a lot of the times we're kind of asking for their participation, if that makes sense.
But like, yeah, like I just thought like, for example, a prospect reaches out and in the end of the day, they don't want to even like solve their problem. Like that just sounded a bit like off, you know?
Yeah, so I'll just give you an example, like, and the reason why I guess I can speak from this from a different perspective is because whenever I used to work with seventh level, which was selling salespeople sales training, right? We saw a wider range of clients because not only seventh level was a company, but then we had tons of clients that we would manage from the sales reps that we would coach. Seventh level was this massive engine where we would train hundreds of sales reps. and then we'd place them on the offers. So like we got a perspective of like hundreds of accounts. I used to manage.
So we
Yeah,
basically get them, train them, and then like spread them to like other roles and all that.
Yeah, so there's a company called Sales Sniper. It was a done-for-you sales agency. It was a complementary business to seventh level. Sales Sniper did done-for-you sales. Seventh level trained the reps. It was just like it was a perfect marriage.
Yeah, right.
So we saw a lot of like accounts go up and down, and I was lucky enough to manage quite a few accounts at sometimes. But the point I'm trying to get across is that like it's funny because you'd think if someone's reaching out that they'd actually want to solve their problem, but a lot of times they don't because people want to advocate responsibility. For example, if I told you that I had the solutions to all of your problems to give you a personalized roadmap for you to learn the most advanced skill sets, for you to be able to advance in your career, for you to be able to make the kind of income that you want for your whole family, but it's just going to be $8,000, but you don't have the $8,000. What are we going to do? Right?
Yeah, the thing is like I would say like I might still want to solve the problem, but like I might just like not have the capacity to solve it. Like I mean, just because like I don't got the 8,000, like
Yeah.
doesn't really mean that like I don't want to solve it. Like I might just not have the money right now to do it.
So I understand that and can challenge you on that.
Could you say
Sorry.
again?
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, can I challenge you on that? Can I offer you a different perspective?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm open. I just want to know.
So yeah, no, so it's good because you can use this perspective shift in conversations and sales calls too. But where are you located in the world?
Right now, Germany.
Yeah. Sorry, where?
Germany.
Germany. So Germany's like the third richest country in the world. It's like fucking,
Yeah.
it's a pretty wealthy country. Because how do I best get across this point? How do I best get across this?
I think I know what you want to say, but like I'm not sure if you think the same way.
So, okay, let's just say you were gonna die and you had to get a cure for a disease or you're gonna die.
Could you
And
say it again? Like I don't know, my
it was
connection's kind of
$50,000. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but like you kind of lagging all the time. It's like 5 seconds, like it's just normal, then you like disappear again.
Am I back?
Yeah, I can't see you, but like you're back.
Okay. My camera's off, but it's fine. So I'll just
Yeah.
give you an analogy, right? So a lot of the times it's not necessarily a question of if they can find the money, but it's how they can find the money. And for most people, age can be a concern. Maybe if you're in a second or third world country, sure, it's hard to find money. But if you're in a first world country, a lot of the time it's not a question of if you can find the money, it's about how you can find the money, and it's about your urgency to solve your problem. So tying back to the example, imagine you were going to die, Simon, and you had to find a cure and you found a cure, but it was $50,000. Okay. And you had to find it in the next 2 weeks, right? Your whole family knew about it, everyone. Is it a question of if you're going to find the money or
It's
how
just like how, basically.
Right. So obviously we can't relate that kind of urgency, that same level of urgency to sales coaching or a code or like a program, but you can kind of see how if you are really good at sales, you can get someone to view them not buying your course or your mentorship, very similar to them having a cure or a cancer that they have to solve, right? So a
Yeah,
lot
I
of this,
see, I see.
so a lot of the times, like you'll pitch someone an offer, an opportunity, and a lot of the times, um, they don't want to solve the problem, not because they don't want to solve the problem, but because the salesperson didn't do good enough of a job. So is what I think.
Yeah, I definitely get the part with like the urgency that like they don't want it enough. Like they have that certain problem, but like they like don't care enough to actually solve it. But I get that part, but like I didn't really get the part where you said that the salesperson did a too good of a job.
So let's backtrack. Do they have a problem? So do they have a problem that we can solve? So for example, are they overweight and are we selling fitness? Do they have a problem we can solve? Yes. Do they want to solve it, right? You could be overweight. You could know you have a problem. You could want to solve it. But there's a reason why America is 70% obese. People look in the mirror every single day. They know they have the problem. They want to solve it because they're depressed, but do they actually solve it?
Yeah, most of them don't.
So an example of like actually wanting to solve it is like them taking initiative to outreach to you, to actually text you, to at least at a bare minimum text you saying that they want the support and accountability. That's like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? So that's kind of
Yeah.
like an analogy that would kind of help out with the kind of perspective there.
So it basically like comes down to like the prospect's urgency to actually solve the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Because again, just remember the best closers, guys, in the industry close at 50 to 60%. So just keep that in mind. Like what happens to those other 50 to 40% leads? It's just leads that aren't closable because no matter what script or word track you can use, you just can't move someone that's so stuck in their own shit that doesn't want to move, you know? And sometimes maybe it's not that they're stuck in their own shit. Maybe this is what I was tying back to, Simon. Maybe the sales rep was just shit. Maybe it's the bit that, you know, the guy knew he had a problem. He knew he wanted to solve it. Maybe when everyone went to actually solving it, the sales rep was unimpressive and he didn't want to move forward. And now the sales rep's objection handling him with all these mindset reframes, but in reality, the prospect was just turned off because the sales rep was retarded or
Yeah,
something.
so basically he was doing his job but it was just like maybe too harsh for the prospect. So he was like, bro, calm down, chill. And basically like the prospect couldn't really handle the truth, basically, what like the sales rep told him. Like,
Yeah. And most prospects are indirect, so they're not going to directly tell the closer that. They're just going to play along and just, you know, indirectly try to get off the call. Go in like fight or flight mode, if you ever heard of that before.
yeah. Yeah, but now I think I get the point where you said like the sales rep does his job and then the prospect actually gets kind of turned off. Yeah, I get that now.
Boys, I gotta go. I'll drop the recording in the chat. Was this helpful?
Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Definitely helpful.
All right, boys. See you later.
Bye.